Have you ever wondered if what you eat can affect your skin? Well, today we're diving into the fascinating link between gut health and acne and how the foods that we ingest can influence what happens on our skin. So grab a snack, preferably something gut-friendly, and let's dive into it. First, let's talk about what we mean by gut health. Our gut is home to trillions of bacteria, which together form our gut microbiome. These tiny organisms play a massive role in our overall health, affecting things from our digestion to our immune system. Studies have shown that a balanced microbiome can help promote health and prevent disease. For instance, a study published in 2018 in Frontiers in Biology found that people with diverse microbiomes tend to have lower levels of inflammation. So now you might be wondering, how does this all relate to acne? Well, the skin is our largest organ, influenced by a number of factors, from hormones, diet, and yes, our gut. Recent research has started to uncover the connection between gut health and skin conditions such as acne. One study published in the Journal of Investigative Dermatology found that individuals with acne have different microbiomes from people who don't have as much acne or none at all. This brings us to the concept of the gut-skin axis. Essentially, what this means is what happens in our gut can affect our skin. This is how it works. So number one is inflammation. A poor diet or imbalance in gut bacteria can lead to inflammation. Inflammation can exacerbate acne by increasing oil production and clogging pores. When we're talking about food and what we're eating and what can cause inflammation, some inflammatory foods include highly processed foods or foods that are deeply fried. The second is nutrient absorption. A healthy gut is vital in absorbing vitamins like A, D, and E, which are crucial for the skin. If your gut isn't functioning well, you could be missing out on these nutrients, which can worsen the skin. Some foods that are really great for the skin are things like sweet potato that are high in vitamin A and give that glowing complexion. The third thing is hormonal balance. The gut also plays a role in hormone regulation. For example, imbalances in gut bacteria can affect levels of estrogen in women, which can affect having more breakouts, whether it's during our period or between cycles. So what can we do? How can we improve our gut health and in turn improve our skin? Here are some things that you can start doing today. Number one is eating a diverse diet. When they said to eat the rainbow, they weren't kidding. Eat a variety of fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, legumes, even carbohydrates that are good for your gut, and fermented foods like kimchi, sauerkraut are really good as a probiotic and for adding more of that good bacteria into your gut for better skin. Second thing is to stay hydrated. Now, not only is this great for the gut, it is great for overall health. Hydrating, drinking more water in fruit as well, because fruit that is high in water content can help to hydrate and flush out toxins in the body, support that process of detoxification for clearing the skin. Now, the third thing is to consider probiotics. I did touch on this by eating a variety of foods, and you can consume your probiotics through kimchi, sauerkraut, fermented foods. But if you need an extra oomph and can find a good supplement source, for example, this can really help if you're going from having really imbalanced gut to a place of more balance. Research published in Dermatology and Therapy in 2019 found that probiotics can reduce acne lesions and inflammation. The fourth thing is to limit sugar and processed foods. High sugar intake can lead to imbalances in the gut because of the way that it can cause inflammation. So inflammation in the gut, imbalanced gut bacteria is just not a vibe. So one of the best ways that helps me to limit sugar and processed foods is a term that I like to call crowding out. And this is simply by adding more vegetables and fruits and nourishing foods that you crowd out the cravings that are not so good for our gut. Now, the fifth thing is to manage stress. Stress can negatively impact our gut, our entire nervous system, our hormones, and so practices, whatever works for you, whether it's yoga, meditation, emotional freedom technique, doing a workout, going out in the garden, drawing, painting. There are so many ways in this busy world that we live in it's so important to take time for yourself and to manage that stress. And if you're someone who experiences stress and acne, when you combine all of these things together, from eating nourishing foods, adding probiotics, hydrating well, lessening sugar intake and intake of processed foods, managing stress, then I can assure you that you will start to see the changes. Always remember that these things take time, so take it step by step, be gentle with yourself. So remember, if you're wanting to improve your skin, to reduce inflammation in the gut and breakouts, and to help balance the system, then definitely start to incorporate these tips. And remember, happy gut, happy skin. So I hope that these tips were helpful. Stay hydrated and happy eating.